Yo, hello. Today I wanna talk about one of the greatest FPS games of all time, Titanfall, one of my favorite games. Hey, I wanna come in here and say a quick intermission. I'm sorry about the quality of the gameplay. This is taken from an old Twitch VOD of mine, because I'm kinda burnt out and didn't feel like recording some new gameplay. So I hope you can cope with it. I'm really sorry. Yeah, thanks. A fun movement shooter, but it's got some problems. I will say they had a pretty bad release, releasing right after Battlefield 1 and right before Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. But, it survived. It got some traction. Didn't sell as much as Battlefield 1, of course. But, I feel like if they would have released it maybe like a month after, I think it would have done better. But Battlefield was just a pretty big, like it was pretty anticipated at the time. And we've obviously had some problems with Titanfall. There's obviously a couple of bugs, like I know there's like a splitter glitch which just does insane damage, or you can do insane damage with ion, um, and stuff like that. And I also think that hackers obviously are a big problem in every game, pretty much. Now, I don't care if you cheat in the solo campaign, because you're not ruining anybody's day, but if you load up multiplayer and you just shit on people, tracking them through walls, that's just like you're a piece of shit. I'm gonna be honest. That's just piece of shit behavior. And obviously in like 2022 we had a massive DDoSing problem with the servers and all of that, so we had to move to North Star. I think North Star servers are actually pretty fun, pretty great. But obviously, I like the vanilla game, all like that. And then they fixed, or kind of fixed the problem. So now you can play, like, you can play the game. It's not, I wouldn't say pretty active, but like, I think it's like alright on PC, at least. I've heard there's some lobbies, like you can still get into game on Xbox. I've also heard that PlayStation is just complete dead. Like genuine dead. Which that is obviously very sad. But yeah. I mean, we do still get a few players here and there, especially if there's like a Steam sale or something like that. We get upwards of like 5,000 players online, which I think is pretty great. I also will say, Astraeus' community days are also great. If you don't know Astraeus, he's a streamer, YouTuber. He also has a big following on TikTok and Instagram. If you don't know him, you should check him out. He's pretty cool guy, keeping the game alive. Has a pretty active Discord server as well, if you feel like joining that. Anyways, I do love the community days. I think it's just a great day. And basically, we just all get on Titanfall and play the game that Respawn Entertainment has provided for us. I will also say, of course, no game's perfect, and I still do run into hackers nowadays, and not as many, but there's definitely still a few that ruin the game, but it's in every game, so yeah. And we're coming up on, because Titanfall released in, I think it was October, of 2016. So we're coming up on the 10th anniversary, which I do really hope that EA or Respawn does like just show the game any type of love at all. That would be pretty sick for the 10th anniversary. I don't know what they would do or what they would add or anything like that, but I think just anything at this point would be pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much what I had planned for this video. I just wanted to sit down, talk about some problems. I also will say I do play a lot of Titanfall. Still, I think, of course, it's a masterpiece of a game. I think everyone should play the campaign at least once in their life. When Steam sales are, you can get the game for like $3, which is pretty amazing for a game that has like a 4-hour campaign. I think the campaign alone is worth it, but it's obviously really fun as well to just play the multiplayer. And yeah, even just have it doing customs with like your friend, 1v1ing your friends, 2v1ing, everything like that. It's also extremely fun. Me and my friends hopped on like one day, and we were like, "Oh, what do we do?" Then we got like a couple of more friends to join in, and we had like 5v5. What's it called? Titan Brawl, and that was just so much fun. We also did like Kraber only and stuff, which I think is really fun. I will say Titans are obviously a big part of the game, which, of course, it's called Titanfall for a reason. And yeah, I think Titans are really fun and really balanced, actually. I don't think there's anyone that's like too strong or anyone that's like yeah, I mean, some Titans do take more skill than other, of course, but it is what it is. You can do what you want with that. I will say I do hate Monarchs. But obviously Monarch's not OP. If you let Monarch be and just, like, fuck around and let it get third core, yeah, then you're fucked, but that's your fault. I'm gonna be honest, that's just your fault. I love Tone. First main of mine, I saw one of my friends, or like first time I hopped on Titanfall, me and my friends played because they wanted to do like custom games, and my friend absolutely destroyed me on Tone. He just had a point and click adventure, and since that day, I just kind of enjoyed playing Tone. I think it's really fun to just point and click. I know it sounds boring, but I enjoy it. I also do love Ronin and Northstar. I think Northstar is just a fun, like a extremely fun Titan. And Ronin is just, what can I say? Swing, swing, swing with the fucking big ass sword. My favorite gun, obviously the Kraber. I play the Kraber a lot. I think the Kraber is absolutely fantastic of a gun. But obviously, if I miss my first shot and they're in my face, it's like GG's. But yeah, Titanfall's an amazing game, and I hope it lives on for at least a few more years. That's all I had to say. Love you all. Peace.